Welcome to the longest running quiz show in the area. Categories. High school students compete to answer questions on topics from art to science, history to current events. And now, here's your categories host, John Bartell.
Hi, welcome to Categories. Today we will bring you what I promise to be a highly spirited competition between Shawnee Mission West Vikings and the Blue Valley North Mustangs. Let's go ahead and meet our competitors. First from Shawnee Mission West.
John?
I'm Ryan and I'm a junior.
I'm Cole and I'm a senior.
I'm Hannah and I'm a junior.
I'm Julia and I'm a junior.
And our competitors from Blue Valley North.
I'm Ashwath and I'm a senior.
I'm Alex and I'm a senior.
I'm Michael and I'm a senior.
I'm Jesse and I'm a junior.
I'm Karthik and I'm a junior.
All right, John, do you want to go ahead and tell what grade you're in? I'm a junior. Okay, all right, fantastic. All right, now that we got that out of the way, we're ready to roll. All right, here in the first half of categories, we will give a team a question, and if they respond correctly, they will earn a point. If they respond incorrectly, the other team will get a chance to steal that category. If we did a coin toss before we started taping, it was won by Blue Valley North, so Mustangs. Here's the first category. It's Science Anatomy. Named for the fourth Greek letter, what muscle covers the shoulder joint? Alex.
Deltoid?
Deltoid is correct. Vikings, U.S. Geography is your category. Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Virginia, and Kentucky are technically not states. What are they? Ryan.
Commonwealths?
Commonwealths is correct. Blue Valley North, Art Terminology is your category. What art form takes its name from the Greek word meaning to write or draw with light? Jesse.
Photography.
Photography. Shawnee Mission West, Science, Birds is your category. Not the kiwi, name the flightless bird native to Australia. Ryan.
Emu?
Emu is correct. Blue Valley North, Current Events is your category. An associate head coach at what university, excuse me, Ashworth.
Syracuse University.
Syracuse University. Shawnee Mission West, you have the next category. It's literature authors. What did Ambrose Bierce call a period of 365 disappointments? Cole?
A year.
A year. Blue Valley North, general knowledge is your category in regards to tourism, or regarding tourism. They guide tourists in the Tower of London. They are known as yeoman warders, or what? Time on that. West, chance to steal this tourism question. Cole?
Beefeater.
They are beefeaters. Very good. Vikings, you get the next category. It's a multiple choice history category question. What was the primary mission of Sherman's march to the sea? Was it defeat Lee's army? Destroy Confederacy's interior lines of communication? Ryan?
Destroy the B.
B, the lines of communication, is correct. Mustangs, literature, philosophers is your category. The work that made this philosopher famous was an essay concerning human understanding. Name him. Alex?
David Hume.
It is not David Hume. Shawnee Mission West, chance to steal this philosopher's question. The work that made this philosopher famous was an essay concerning human understanding. Name him. Cole.
Niche.
It is not Nietzsche. It's John Locke. John Locke. Shawnee Mission West, you do get the next category. It's language. The British don't call it a flashlight. They call it a torch. What is the British word for gasoline? Julia.
Petrol.
Petrol is correct. Blue Valley North. Sports is your category. Reggie Jackson is one of only 3 former major leaguers to have been voted MVP twice in his career. Name one of the two, let me start that part again. Name one of the 2 American League teams he played for when he was named MVP. Michael.
I mean, the Royals.
That was not the Royals. Shawnee Mission West, your chance to steal this category. Reggie Jackson is one of only 3 former major leaguers to have been voted MVP twice in his career. Name one of the 2 American League teams he played for when he was named MVP. John.
Yankees.
The Yankees is one. The other one is the Oakland Athletics. Oakland A's. West, you have the next category. It's music terminology. In music, the term used to designate music without harmony or counterpoint is called monophonic. A piece of music having 2 or more voices or parts, each independent melody, but harmonizing is called what? Julia?
Counterpoint.
Can I accept counterpoint? Blue Valley North, chance to steal this terminology music category. In music, the term used to designate music without harmony or counterpoint is called monophonic. A piece of music having 2 or more voices or parts, each an independent melody, but all harmonizing is called what? Alex?
Polyphonic.
Polyphonic, very good. Movies is the next category for you Mustangs. Which Disney film offended viewers of Arab descent with the song lyric, "If they don't like your face, they might cut off your ear"? Oshwith.
Aladdin.
Aladdin. Vikings, you get the next category. It's math terminology. Normal distributions are also given what name in honor of a German mathematician? John?
Euler.
It is not Euler. Blue Valley North, you have a chance to steal this math terminology category. Normal distributions are also given what name in honor of a German mathematician? Karthik?
Bell curves.
It is not bell curve, it's Gaussian. Gaussian. Blue Valley North, you have the next category. It's science, chemistry. Which of these chemical elements has the highest atomic weight? Is it zinc, silver, tin, or sulfur? Jesse?
Tin.
It is tin. Literature for you Vikings. In The Black Stallion, the boy and the horse are the only survivors of what calamity? Hannah?
Shipwreck.
A shipwreck. Blue Valley North, you have the next category, and it is U.S. history. The first engagement of the Civil War occurred when the Confederate troops fired on Fort Sumter. In the harbor of what city was the fort located? Jesse?
Charleston.
Charleston is correct. Shawnee Mission West, philosophy is the next category. Who was the world's first known idealist, first monotheist, and first prophet of internationalism? Was it Socrates, Akhenaton, Moses, or Tutankhamun? Hannah?
Moses.
It was not Moses. Blue Valley North, chance to steal this philosophy category. Who was the world's first known idealist, first monotheist, and first prophet of internationalism? Socrates, Akhenaton, Moses, or Tutankhamun? Alex?
Socrates.
It is not Socrates, it's Akhenaton. Akhenaton. You do get the next category, however, Mustangs, and it's wordplay. A Dutch door is a door divided horizontally so that a lower part and upper part can be shut separately. What is a Dutch treat? Ashwith?
Where you split the price of the treat.
Yeah, where you split the price, or is that each one pays his own way? Very good. Split down the middle. Vikings, you get the next category. It's U.S. geography, cities. Which of New Orleans' nicknames relates to a huge bend in the river? Cole.
The Big Easy.
It is not the Big Easy. Mustangs. Chance to steal this category, U.S. geography, cities. Which of New Orleans' nicknames relates to a huge bend in the river? Jesse?
Great Bend.
It is not the Great Bend. We're looking for Crescent City. Crescent City. Blue Valley North, you do get the next category. It's general knowledge. Over 100,000 people belong to this organization, which consists of men and women raising children in a home with only one parent. What is this organization called? Alex?
Big Brother.
It is not Big Brother. Shawnee Mission West, chance to steal this general knowledge category. With over 100,000 people belonging to this organization, which consists of men and women raising children in a home with only one parent. What is this organization called? Cole.
Single Parents Association.
Close. It's called Parents Without Partners. Parents Without Partners. So we cannot accept your answer. Vikings, you do get the next category. It's military history. Benedict Arnold, the notorious traitor, had earlier been a hero in the Revolutionary War. Identify either one of the two battles at which he proved especially meritorious to the American cause. Ryan.
Saratoga.
Saratoga. The other one was Ticonderoga. Blue Valley North, world history is your category. British Parliament gained its name during the reign of Charles I. It was for nearly a century presided over by the monarch. What king ended the tradition because he didn't speak English? Alex?
King George I.
King George I, very good. Vikings, next category for you is another cities question in geography. What major city is on an island in the St. Lawrence River? Ryan.
Quebec.
It is not Quebec. Blue Valley North, chance to steal this geography cities question. What major city is on an island in the St. Lawrence River? Alex.
Buffalo.
It is not Buffalo. It is Montreal. Montreal. Mustangs, you do get the next category. It is another science question. In chemistry, a solution of two or more metals is called what? Jesse?
Alloy.
Alloy is correct. And you've taken a 1-point lead, 10 to Blue Valley West 9. Vikings, here's your category. It is theater. What role did the late Robert Shaw play in A Man for All Seasons? Mustangs, chance to steal this theater question. What role did the late Robert Shaw play in A Man for All Seasons? Henry VIII. Henry VIII. Blue Valley North, you do get the next question. It's media TV. The TV sweeps occur 4 times per year. The results of these ratings are used to set what for local stations across the United States? Ashworth?
Ad revenues.
Ad revenues or advertising rates. Very good. Shawnee Mission West, geography is the category. Aside from the Pacific Ocean, what 2 seas does Mexico border on? Blue Valley North, chance to steal this geography question. Aside from the Pacific Ocean, what 2 seas does Mexico border on? Michael.
The Atlantic Ocean, the Gulf of Mexico.
Cannot accept that. We're looking for the Caribbean Sea and the Sea of Cortez. Well, that siren does designate the end of our first round, and we have a close match going on with the score of Shawnee Mission West 9 and Blue Valley North 11. As we head into our halftime, we will go to a member of each team as they will give us a campus update. And first from Shawnee Mission West, we have John. John, what is happening with the Vikings?
Well, we just had our first basketball game last Friday and won convincingly against Shawnee Mission Northwest. And this weekend we also had our Future Viking Fun Night where elementary school students from ages from kindergarten to 6th grade are allowed to come to West, and we have a fun night with our National Honor Society.
So they play games?
Yeah, they play games, and we had inflatables and some other stuff like that, and crafts and stuff like that. Yeah.
Do you guys do any categories while they were up there?
Can't say.
Okay, all right. All right, and Blue Valley North, Ashworth, what is happening with the Mustangs?
This past week at BVN, our boys basketball team won their home opener versus Olathe East, and the Kansas City Stars predicted them to win the EKL, so that's good. Also, swim won their first meet on their way to another state championship, hopefully. And also, the debate team of Sarah Evans and Jenny Phillips qualified for nationals in the Catholic Forensics League. And the girls basketball coach, Ann Fritz, got her 400th win this weekend. And we're also really looking forward to winter break.
I believe we all are, my friend. I believe we all are. As we head into the second round here on categories, we are going to start the lightning round with a look and listen question in which the contestants will be able to see or look at a monitor here in the studio and listen with the speakers overhead and get clues to the answer that I'm going to, for the question I will ask. And then after that, we will head into our regular lightning round. So both teams, this question is worth 2 points. So here's the question. Francisco Gardi painted this Italian city, the one of his birth. Oh, Ryan?
Venice.
It is Venice. Very good. 2 points to the Vikings, and you have evened up the score at 11 apiece. As we head into the second round here on categories, it is a lightning round in which a question is placed on the floor for either team to answer. If a team does respond incorrectly, the other team will get a chance to steal the point. So here we go. Both teams, literature is the category. Who was the first science fiction writer to appear on the bestseller list? The year was 1961. Cole?
Isaac Asimov.
It is not Isaac Asimov. Blue Valley North. Alex?
Warren C. Miller.
It is not Warren C. Miller. It's Robert Heinlein is the answer. A Stranger in a Strange Land was the title of the book. Science, physics for both teams. Physics is generally divided into 6 branches. Which branch deals with the laws that govern the motions of bodies and with the forces that act on bodies? Ryan?
Kinematics.
Cannot accept that, sorry. Blue Valley North, chance to steal this science physics category. Physics is generally divided into 6 branches. Which branch deals with the laws that govern the motions? Michael?
Mechanics.
Mechanics is what we're looking for. Math for both teams. It's going to require some calculation in your head. Here we go. Calculate the value of 8/27, the whole thing raised to the 2/3 power. Ryan?
2/3.
That is not 2/3. Blue Valley North? Karthik?
9th.
4/9 is what we're looking for. Science, medicine for both teams. What narcotic was named after classical god of sleep? Cole?
Morphine.
Morphine. History, specifically inventions. The Model T was discontinued in 1927 and replaced by what advanced model? Cole?
The Model A.
The Model A. Current events for both teams. 26 soldiers from what country killed after a NATO helicopter? Cole?
Pakistan.
Pakistan, and you have evened up the score at 13 apiece. U.S. geography, population. The Census Bureau reports what group is the United States' largest minority group? Ryan?
Hispanics.
Hispanics is correct. You've taken a 1-point lead. Geology is the next category. If I mention dikes, necks, and sills, what would I be talking about? Alex?
Coastline.
Cannot accept coastline. Shawnee Mission West, geology is the category. The question is, if I mention dikes, necks, and sills, what would I be talking about? Hannah?
Rivers?
It is not rivers. I'm talking about volcanoes. Volcanoes. Both teams, U.S. history, presidents. These presidents continued to perform valuable public service after their terms in the White House. What offices did these men hold? John Quincy Adams, Andrew Johnson, and William Howard Taft. Alex?
Vice presidents.
Cannot accept vice presidents. Shawnee Mission West, you have a chance to steal this U.S. history presidents question. These presidents continued to perform valuable public service after their terms in the White House. What offices did these men hold? John Quincy Adams, Andrew Johnson, William Howard Taft. John?
Senator.
I cannot accept that either. They were actually all 3 different. Adams was a representative, Johnson a senator, and Taft chief justice. Both teams, sports is the category. This former Baltimore Colts, Miami Dolphins coach holds the record for the most coaching wins in the NFL at 347. John?
Don Shula.
It is Don Shula. Fine arts is the next category. His father was an admiral in the French Navy. His mother was a Creole of Haiti. He traveled America painting birds in their natural surroundings. A society bears his name today. Jesse?
Audubon.
Audubon is correct. Spelling is the next category. The meaning is the outward form or appearance of something. Spell semblance. Cole.
SEMBLANCE.
That is semblance. Very good. Literature, poetry for both teams. What Indiana author described his autumn experiences in the poem When the Frost is on the Pumpkin? Julia.
Robert Frost.
It is not Robert Frost. Blue Valley North. Poetry is the category. Your chance to steal. What Indiana author described his autumn experiences in the poem When the Frost is on the Pumpkin? Jesse?
Longfellow.
It is not Longfellow. It's James Whitcomb Riley is who we were looking for. General knowledge. Ships is the next category. What do telltales on a ship tell? Ryan?
The direction of the wind.
The direction of the wind is what we're looking for. Very good. U.S. military is the next category for both teams. U.S. military. Name the 3 smallest divisions of United States Army units. Ryan?
The platoon, company, and unit.
Cannot accept that. Mustangs, chance to steal this U.S. military category. Name the 3 smallest divisions of United States Army units. Alex?
Battalion, company, division.
That is incorrect also. Squad, platoon, company are the 3 we're looking for. Math is the next category. Add the square root of 0.0009 to the square root of 0.04. What is the sum? Cole.
0.0203.
That is incorrect. North, you have a chance to steal this math category. Add the square root of 0.0009 to the square root of 0.04. What's the sum? Karthik?
0.43.
That is incorrect. 0.23. 0.23 is what we're looking for. Science, medicine for both teams. The word calculus usually brings to mind a branch of mathematics. But if a doctor told you that you had a renal calculus, what would he be saying to you? You have a kidney stone. You have a kidney stone. Music, instruments. This wind instrument is related to the flute, but it is held vertically with a mouthpiece that channels the airstream. It also has no keys. What is the instrument called? Hannah?
Clarinet.
It is not the clarinet. Blue Valley North, music, instruments. Alex?
Recorder.
It is the recorder. The 4th grader's friend. Literature for both teams. In the Sherlock Holmes mysteries, what is Dr. Watson's first name? Ashworth?
John.
It is John, and you've narrowed the gap a bit here. It's 18-16 in favor of West. General knowledge for both teams. The bubonic plague is known as Black Death. What non-infectious phenomenon is known as White Death? Ashworth?
Leukemia.
It is not leukemia. Vikings, general knowledge of the category. The bubonic plague is known as Black Death. What non-infectious phenomenon is known as White Death? Julia?
Frostbite.
You're close. It's avalanches. Avalanches. All right, U.S. history. All right, let's get rolling here, folks. U.S. history is the next category. Andrew Jackson was known as Old Hickory to his devoted followers, but his opponents knew him by what regal nickname? Hannah.
King Andrew.
King Andrew, very good. Economics for both teams. He served as economic advisor to the U.S. government departments. A longtime professor of economics at Harvard University, his writings include The Affluent Society and Economics in the Public Purpose. Name him. Julia.
Alan Greenspan.
It is not Greenspan. Mustangs, chance to steal this economics category. He served as an economic advisor to the U.S. government. A longtime professor of economics at Harvard University, his writings include The Affluent Society and The Economics of the Public Purpose. Name him. Michael.
Keynes.
It is not. It's John Kenneth Galbraith. U.S. geography, cities is the next category for both teams. The 17th century Swedish settlement of Fort Christiana eventually became the largest city in Delaware. It is sometimes, Alex.
Dover.
It is not Dover. Vikings, chance to steal this U.S. geography cities category. Ryan?
Wilmington.
It is Wilmington, and you've opened up a bit of a lead here, 20-16. Math is the next category. A new clock is correctly set at 12 noon. It is determined that the clock loses 5 minutes a day. If the clock is not adjusted, how long in days will it be before the clock reads 12 noon correctly again? Kartik.
288 days.
288 days is right on the money. Very good. World geography for the both teams. What is in the middle of the world's most recognizable rotary where 12 thoroughfares converge, sometimes called a roundabout? Ashworth?
Arc de Triomphe.
That is the answer we're looking for. Right now we have a score of 20-18. Sports history is the next category. Name the St. Louis Cardinal great who won 7 batting titles, 3 Most Valuable Player awards, and had his retirement as a National League record holder of 3,630 career hits. Michael?
Is it Stan Musial?
It is Stan Musial. We've narrowed it down to a 1 point here. Spelling is the next category. Reveille is the bugle call that at sunrise to awaken soldiers. How do you spell Jesse?
Reveille.
That is correct, and that's Reveille. We have evened up the score at 20 apiece. Music history for both teams. By the hiring of musicians such as Teddy Wilson and Lionel Hampton, what social achievement did Benny Goodman pioneer? Julia.
Interracial musicianship.
Integration of black groups into white. That's the answer we're looking for. And with that siren, that is a correct answer. And with that siren, that does call an end to our game with a Shawnee Mission score, with the West score of 21, Blue Valley North 20. Great comeback by North, just falling a little bit short. So please join us here next time on Categories as we bring you the best and brightest minds of high school students all across Johnson County. Yeah.